Yo, what is up guys, Punkers here, and today I am back with another video for you guys, and today what we're going to be doing is my 3,000 subscriber Q&A. You guys left me some questions in the comment section of my last video, so today I'll be answering some of those in no particular order. So guys, let's get started. So our first question is coming from a guy named Ready Boy. He said, would you rather win South Carolina, UMG South Carolina obviously, than disband your team, or not win and stay a team? To be honest, man, I'd probably go with the win. That's kind of the whole point of going to these events, is do as well as you can. So, if you would like have the choice between winning and disbanding your team right after, not be able to play with the same guys anymore, or getting like top 6 and being able to play together, well, I think you'd rather win. Just more publicity and some money there too. So our next question is coming from a guy named I'm X. He said, when did you first start getting comfortable with YouTube to get where you are right now? So the truth is, I'm still not really comfortable with it. Obviously I might seem like, chill with you guys, but, you never really get used to just talking to yourself in your room. It's kind of weird. You get a little self-conscious. You're trying to stay kind of quiet so your parents don't get annoyed, stuff like that. But I guess, the more videos you make, the more comfortable you're going to be talking. But I still have those times where I'm not that quite comfortable. But, yeah, man, I hope that answers your question. So Mason Wallace asked, do you think having roles in a competitive team is important in Black Ops 3? Now, there's actually a reply to this comment that says, not just important, it is necessary. That's from a guy named Spencer. He's actually an old teammate of mine. I definitely think it's important to classify like who's running an AR, who's running a submachine gun, obviously, so you know who needs to be anchoring and who needs to be in the hill. When it comes to like, you have one sub, it's a Slayer, one sub, it's an OBJ, that should not be the case. There should be two submachine gun players, I almost said subscribers, who can play both OBJ and be able to push up and slay, and 2 AR players, sometimes just one, that can slay and play as an anchor role. So, there's kind of 2 class sets, but other than that, I do not think there should be roles within the game. So, Jesse Koss asked, which COD did you like better for competitive play, Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3? So, I really did enjoy Advanced Warfare. I love the fast-paced style, I love flying through the air, I love sniping people. To be honest, though, I just don't know. I haven't thought about it before, to be quite frank. I love Black Ops 3, I liked Advanced Warfare. Honestly, I gotta say, Black Ops 3 is probably more enjoyable for me right now. It's kind of harder to be a submachine gun player in this game. In Advanced Warfare, it wasn't that hard to dodge the AR players, but in this game it's a lot harder, but I'm still gonna go with Black Ops 3. So, Happy Hamburger asked, he said, am I in the top 10 subs? Honestly, man, any subscriber that comments and likes and watch my videos, I don't care who you are, you're in my top 1, whatever it is, some cheesy line, I don't know, man. I like all my subscribers the same. Yeah, man. So, which professional Call of Duty player do you look up to the most? Another question from Jesse. It's funny because a guy named Jukes, he replied to it saying, I'm pretty sure he likes Fizzerp. I do like Fizzerp. He's pretty cool. The Crimson Chin. He's the homie. I met him at X Games a couple of years ago back in Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't know. In terms of entertainment and like their attitude, I just like, Scumpy and Nadeshot. They're just really nice guys. They're super nice guys all around. In terms of how they play, I don't know, man. I haven't been in that many pro streams lately. I just been like focusing on my own gameplay and stuff. But I do like Fizzerp. I think he's a really funny guy. Killa, all those guys are hilarious. All the old Icons Impact guys, they're all so funny, but I hope that answers your question, bro. Alright, so this question is coming from Juke Summit. He says 3 questions for you. 1, how prepared is your team for UMG South Carolina? We are prepared. The one thing I'm going to say, my teammates might disagree with me on this, is that I think we're going to be either a hit or a miss, because we have had our days where we're beating top 24 teams with ease, and then our days where we're losing to top 64 teams, and we don't know what's wrong. So, definitely think we're fixing problems. We're having a couple of issues in terms of scheduling right now. People having like work, and then when someone doesn't have work, the other guy has school. When the other guy doesn't have school, the other guy has work. So it's been kind of hard to balance that, but hopefully, with this last like week and a half leading up to the event, we'll be able to play like every day non-stop, and that is our hope. Number 2, realistically, do you think you have a chance of winning it? Realistically, no. I'm a very realistic guy. My teammates might say like, oh, we can do it, we can win. I've had old teammates that say they're going to try and win the event. Like I said, I'm a realistic guy. I'm hoping for a top 24 finish. If we can play out of our minds, or like, I don't know what we can do. Maybe we can make pool play if we really really play out of our minds. I'm gonna have people watching this video that are gonna tell me, man, you're an idiot, you're not making pool play. I don't think I will either. I just think if we play out of our minds, we can do it, just based on how we've played against these other top tier teams, at least online. So the last question the Juke Summit asked me is VMP or Vesper. I prefer the VMP. Vesper is just insane, but the VMP is my gun now. So Ramsey asked, what kept you driven to make videos when you had a low subscriber count? For example, how many subscribers he has. Let's see how many subscribers he has. I looked at this earlier. I think he has about 200. He has 189. So when I was like really small, I didn't really even care about subscribers. I was just making videos to make videos, man. You know, you just gotta realize it's all exponential. You know, I remember when I was getting 1 subscriber a week, sometimes less. You know, I remember, like, I can still go back in my Social Blade stats. It's like a website that tracks your stats, and see the month where I had 4 subscribers, and now I'm getting, you know, over 500 a month. So it grows, man. And you just gotta keep making videos, just knowing that you're gonna hit that growth. And if you don't, you don't, man. But you should be making videos because you enjoy it, not because you want to see your subscriber count go up. So this next question comes from Boom Nation. You guys might know who he is. He's an old tips and tricks YouTuber, kind of stopped making videos, but he asked Q&A, what do you drink more, lemonade or that pink Powerade? This is actually an inside joke, but man, you know, I gotta go with the lemonade, even though there was some weird shit floating around in there. I guess it was like pulp, or I don't know what comes in lemonade besides the actual lemonade, man, but that's gotta be my answer. So this next question comes from Salvation, aka Bryce. He said, where are you going to college? I'm not sure yet. Right now, my #1 choice is University of Houston, but that is always subject to change, but I'm sure I'll tell you guys once I decide. So our next question is coming from Happy Hamburger. He said, what is your favorite type of music? So my favorite kind of music, I am always changing. I love electronic. I love, you know, dubstep. I don't really like house that much. I sometimes listen to classic rock. I also like reggae music a little bit, so I'm kind of all over the map. To give you sort of an idea of what I like, you know, I'll go into my Spotify right now. My chill playlist, like my kind of electronic, get hyped playlist, I'll name off some bands. So I got, you know, Pegboard Nerds, I got Flosstradamus, you know, I got a little bit of Skrillex on there, Major Lazer, Keys and Crates. It kind of gives you an idea. But then I have some rap, like some Logic, Kendrick Lamar, Mac Miller, some old Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, I like him a lot, and then some oldies rock stuff. But hopefully that gives you an idea, but that's kind of the best way I can describe it. So Stormer ECL said, Dear Senpai, what do you think about the growth of your channel? It's great. I like it. No, it sucks, man. I fucking hate it. No, I'm just kidding, man. I do love the growth of my channel. It's getting crazier every day. Just seeing the number of subscribers rise and rise, it really is cool. Hopefully we can keep that going in the near future. So Jesse once again asked, what is your biggest flaw in this game? My biggest flaw is challenging gunfights that I don't need to challenge, especially when I'm in hill. For some reason I feel the need to like jump out and challenge a guy when realistically I don't need to do that much. You know, I need to get better at kind of just like staying down and waiting for the gunfight to happen to me, rather than, you know, jumping around and getting killed by an AR because I'm like floating above the hill, stupid stuff like that. But I'm sure I'll fix that soon, or I hope I will fix that soon. So King Ricky asks, opinions about G-sliding, should it be patched or not, and why? I don't have a strong opinion on it. It kind of got patched today, although you can still kind of do it. With this new update, there is still a way to G-slide. You just have to YY before you hit that slide button. I personally don't mind it. I am not, you know, leaning either way, but whatever happens, happens. So Ready Boy asked, would you eat a banana peel for $10? No. So Jesse said, what's the best thing about being American? If you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure he's from the Netherlands. I really hope I didn't just get that completely wrong. I think he's from the Netherlands. And the best thing about being American is that we get to make Donald Trump jokes like all day long. Just any joke about Donald Trump is fair game. That's pretty much the best thing about being an American at this point. So I'm not sure how to pronounce this guy's name. I think it's Matthias or Mateus. He said, what is your favorite food? By the way, congrats on 3K. Thank you, man. My favorite food, I gotta go with like cheeseburgers and fries, man. Classic American food. I do love cheeseburgers a lot. So Soccer Star asked, can you do another supply drop opening video? Alright, here we go. Okay. Cool. So Exploding Poo asks, what monitor do you use? I use an Asus monitor. It is always linked down below of every video. Go check it out. In all of those links, I put any piece of equipment that I use. So you want to go check that out. The direct link to buy my monitor is right down there in the description of every video. So Exploding Poo also asked, what do you think about the G-Slide patch? Like I said, don't really care one way or the other, but whatever happens, happens. Alright, so King Ricky asks, describe your favorite texture. I guess like a soft blanket of sorts, maybe? I don't know. So Marcelo asks, what's your favorite Black Ops 3 competitive map so far? Congrats from the UK. Thank you, man, for that. Congratulations. My favorite competitive map right now, it varies from game mode to game mode. For Hardpoint, I gotta say, you know, that's kind of tough. I'm either gonna have to go with Breach or maybe Fringe, as weird as Fringe sounds, because that's kind of an AR map, but that's probably what I'm gonna choose. For Search and Destroy, I guess for like, I don't know, I'm not gonna go through all the game modes. I like all the maps, to be honest. One map I don't really like that much is Redwood. It's definitely cosmetically appealing, but you know, in terms of Search and Destroy, just not a big fan. So George Masters asked, what is your goal for subscribers in the future? Honestly, man, I don't really have a goal right now. I just make my videos, try to do them to the best of my ability, try and get better as a player. No really goals right now, man. I just kind of do my thing, and hopefully the subscribers will come in the future. So Cry said, prank call the last person you called on your phone.
What's up?
You suck.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that, man.
Oh.
So Johnny Nicholson asked, have you played CSGO before? I have played CSGO before. I played a fair amount with some other Call of Duty friends. I kind of got bored of it, but at the time it was a lot of fun. I hope I'm not butchering this name. Olivares, sorry, I'm just butchering that. Who is your favorite COD player? Kind of already went over that. I'm just going to have to go with like Fizzerp or Nadeshot or Scumpy. Anyone that has a funny personality, I'm going with them. So Peter Finnegan asked, what is your favorite gun of COD history, and do you play any other games other than COD? My favorite gun out of COD history, I love the FAMAS from Black Ops 1. I love the MSMC from Black Ops 2. I love the ASM-1 from AW. Honestly, my favorite gun it's probably gotta be, I don't know, man. That's a really tough question. I'm just gonna go with the ASM-1 from AW. That's just like the gun I probably use the most out of any amount of time that I put into Call of Duty. I by far use the ASM-1 the most out of any gun. So also, do you play any other games than COD? Not really, man. I just play Call of Duty. You know, there's like little like online puzzle games that I play while like I'm in between maps. You know, like do a random like kind of just like pass the time while we're waiting for the game to start. You know, ban and protect. But other than that, man, I don't really play any other games. So Lost Stall says, what Call of Duty was your first competitive? So Call of Duty Ghost was the first game that I actually took seriously and competitive. I was doing like team scrims and stuff. Black Ops 2 was the first game I played like GBs in. And so yeah, man, hope that answers your question. So George Master says, have you ever had a girlfriend ever? If you count like middle school girlfriends, yeah, man, but if you don't, then no. You know, the past 3 years for me have been nothing but play Call of Duty, and the past 2 years for me have been nothing but play Call of Duty and make videos. So honestly, even if there was a girl that I wanted to have a relationship with, I would have no time at the moment, but you know, college coming around the corner, so you know. Junior and George Crew said, other than COD, what is the #1 game you've had the most fun with? Other than Call of Duty, most fun, probably Grand Theft Auto, man. Me and friends, you know, back to GTA 4, me and my, you know, old friends would always play Grand Theft Auto, and it was a ton of fun. I remember those nights, and I'll remember them for a while. So Grand Theft Auto is probably going to be my other game that I've had the most fun with besides Call of Duty. So our last question is coming from Dope Assault. He said, what is your #1 tip for a small YouTuber on the grind like me? By the way, congrats, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The #1 tip I can give to a smaller YouTuber, I'm going to give 2 tips. So the first one is going to be consistent. Keep uploading. Don't upload, you know, 20 times in 1 month, then 1 time the next month, you know, be consistent, upload regularly. And then the second tip I want to give you is to be unique. Don't make all your videos live commentaries, because if you don't have like a subscriber base yet, there's not going to be many people that want to see you talk about random stuff because they don't know who you are. You know, people want to see Scumpy talk about stuff because he's Scumpy and he's hilarious. So you know, have your own little niche, have your little thing that, you know, separates you from the rest of the crowd and makes you unique. You know, for instance, I do tips and tricks. Not many people do tips and tricks anymore, but everyone does cut commentaries. Everybody does, you know, live gameplays. So find your thing and make it great, bro. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for 3,000 subscribers. That is a crazy milestone. I'm super excited to hit it, but guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.